Folks, we're there. Welcome back, man. I wanted to come out here and discuss the current state of the charts. I've been watching WHY for a week, and they're getting down to something. It is quite vital that you be ready for such a moment. You can get right into it, I guess. As you can see, XRP is dropping to the 297 line, which is the level I've been telling you we're probably going to reach. I want everyone to know what I'm keeping an eye out for. We'll proceed from there, I guess, but gosh, there are a lot of things going on at the moment. There's a tiny bit of red out there, but I'm not fully understanding that chart. And before I begin, people, please realize this is an opportunity, in my opinion. I see this as a chance to make long-term additions. I will review these for hours, which is the hour for XRP. We will examine both the daily and the weekly. I'd like to share some of the tactics I'm considering with you. Folks, if we can call the bottom here, this might be a huge opportunity. If we are able to solve it, I therefore believe that my zone will be quite powerful. Before I go any further, let me clarify that today is the very last day of 𝗙𝗶𝗃. If you would like to enter the Discord, click the first link below. Today, we were ablaze. Our live stream trading session was fantastic. It was good. Over. The skilled traders, we have an expert panel. The 36 learning lessons were given to us. We have a lot in there, and now you only have 𝗙𝗶𝗃 for a few hours, not even 3, 4, or 5 hours. So, before it expires, jump in. There you have it. Of course, everyone can access the webinar now. The second link is below. There are times available. We made the spots available. Learn from a national champion coach how to master the technicals. Now let's go. Pulling it up. I was examining a wide range of items, correct? Here, you're witnessing a variety of developments. I would like to discuss XRP. I'd want to invest in XRP. Check out what's happening. Well, because I have been closely observing this line in the sand. Man, hurry up, come work with me here. Collaborate with me. Boom. No. The futures are not what I want. I want that, okay? Thus, I haven't moved this, as you can see. That's our current position. The zone is right here. 297. We're now at 298. Man, we're right there. I'm prepared to purchase. I informed you of this. A few days earlier, you received the signal from the bread bot. We will descend and presently move between the 50 EMA. I'll be honest. 277 to 297 and beyond. We're right there. There we are. Although it hasn't fully hit yet, I believe we will. I'm watching it, then. At this stage, I'm anticipating a slight trampoline effect. I will thus keep buying on any dips that qualify, which might be anywhere from right here to 297 down to 277. I have a 20-cent area here that I would really like to purchase. Examine our current position on the RSI 50. Recall that we were very overbought when we were in the 90s, 85, or higher in this zone, which is far higher than my 75 zone. I told you all about it. I even made money. I waited for this to happen before I actually started buying, you know, and I had all of that money in the accounts that I showed you. And while I wait, I profit from the top. I hold off until I'm down. I DCA small in till I reach what I consider to be a very appealing zone. We're there, too. Well, it's almost there. 299. Another 2 cents, 1%. Not a single percent down. Shall I wait now? Will I purchase a bit sooner? Most likely. I'll hold off till 297. Well, I wanted everyone to know exactly what I'm waiting for. If we arrived, enter the hour candles. Now, look at the candles for the hours. What do you see? Up here, there's a lot of consolidation drifting north, and then the big bend comes, and you slide down. Additionally, you can see a significant sell-off on the hourly candle, and we're approaching that 25 EMA. We're likely to have an oversold situation, and get a brief reprieve once we drop below that 25 EMA, and it appears to be roughly where we're reaching that 296,000 to 197 level. Will it now rise, reach the 50, then fall and drop further? I'm not sure. We go to the next candle out for that reason. As for me, I watched the 4 hours. After 4 hours, I have a somewhat better idea. Yes, there is still a chance for us to descend considerably lower. This item is running down, as you can see. Well, the RSI and EMA are both at 35, and have a look at this. This appears to be trying very hard to hit down here. I've been asking you to keep an eye on that 297 level. Take a look at this. We ran all the way up brilliantly the last time we hit it. Gorgeously up 10%. We are now descending again. This is about to be retested. Where there was opposition is evident. Return to the ground. Blew through it, came back up, and showed resistance. We are now fully descending again, and this ought to serve as assistance. And as we move forward, I wanted everyone to be able to see this. There is no assurance that it will serve as the most important source of assistance. I like the likelihood of support. Here, we've seen support. Here, we observed the flipping and resistance. We're back now. To watch what transpires from that high, we're going back down. You've dropped about 15% to 20% from those peaks, and the oversold situation is becoming very intriguing. What we're witnessing appeals to me. As I've been telling you, we are coming close to what I've been observing. That's 35 on the 4-hour. And then you naturally move on to the daily candles, and it's right there, huh? It's there. We're getting close, then. That serves as a small caution. For those that file the technicals or are searching for a nice area, I wanted to send out a little urgency. We're almost at my preferred location. Although I don't tell you what or when to purchase and sell, I do let you know when I plan to buy and sell between the 277 and 297. This is one of the spots where I would like to add. I'm a little thrilled about it. Let's examine the weekly candle for this XRP pricing, as well as my prognosis for it. I'll reiterate, I think XRP will reach the 450 to 550 range by the end of the year. Are you getting what I'm saying? Therefore, for everyone who is extremely pessimistic and in a panic, you have people selling everywhere because they don't want to lose all of their money since they didn't sell with me at the top and are now going to sell far, way down as they are declining. You're selling in a panic, man. That's only a part of the cycle. Anyone familiar with cryptocurrency understands that's how things work. You have this huge top, they are unsure on when to sell. After that, the institutions naturally begin to sell, and you have retail purchasing at the top. Thus, you have the liquidity to allow the institutions to exit. They are aware that retail will begin to decline after they leave. Panic sells near the bottom of the retail market. Institutions retreat and declare, all right, it's down 10 to 20%. Let's make a long-term investment. Repeat after rinsing. Repeat. After rinsing. It's just the way things are. It seems as though you are giving money to people who are already wealthy rather than to those who are attempting to get there. And that must be broken. I came on here to share what I'm doing for that reason. Green or red, it makes no difference if the portfolio is rising or falling. I want everyone to be able to see everything, including what I'm looking for, evidently. What you now have had a very pleasant run up here. Well, simply to be curious about this explosion up, let's make a fake retracement. Oh, and we're getting close to hitting the weekly candles. The range of 50 to 61.8 is seen. What a boy. 296 down to about 280. I'll tell you what. That further reduces the zone, then 16C zone, which is lovely in my opinion. On a weekly candle, this is your typical retracement. You get a blow off top, a double crust, fall back into this zone, and then rise again. Consequently, I believe that a wick will finally form between